Labor law. Topic: voluntary dispute settlement mechanism, voluntary settlement and conciliation. Voluntary dispute settlement refers to option B, mutually agreed resolution without judicial intervention. Which of the following is a key mechanism in voluntary dispute resolution? Option B, conciliation. Voluntary settlements are usually made in the presence of conciliation officers or party committees. A conciliation officer is appointed under which law? Option B, Industrial Disputes Act 1947. The objective of conciliation is to, option C, mediate and promote fair agreement. Section 12 of the Industrial Disputes Act relates to, option B, conciliation proceedings. A settlement reached in the course of conciliation is, option C, binding on both parties. Conciliation is handled by, option C, conciliation officers or board of conciliation. Which section of the Industrial Disputes Act covers voluntary arbitration? Option C, Section 10A. Voluntary arbitration differs from conciliation in that, option C, arbitration involves an agreed neutral third party making a binding decision. Who can initiate voluntary attribution under Section 10A? Option B, either or both parties to the dispute. A settlement outside conciliation is known as bipartite settlement. A conciliation proceedings falls when, option B, no agreement is reached and a failure report is sent to the government. A successful conciliation results in, option B, settlement binding on all parties. Conciliation is intended to, option C, prevent strikes and promote harmony. In a conciliation process, the officers must submit a report within, option D, a responsible time as prescribed. Which authority reviews the failure report of a conciliation officer? Option B, central or state government. A binding settlement under conciliation applies to all parties involved and future hires in the establishment. Under the Industrial Relations Code 2020, conciliation mechanisms have been, option B, retained and streamlined. Who can act as an attributor in voluntary arbitration? Option C, any impartial person mutually agreed upon by both parties. The report of the arbitrator must be published by the government within, options D, 60 days. Which is not a feature of voluntary dispute resolution? Option D, criminal penalties. The benefit of voluntary mechanisms is that they option B reduce legal burden and maintain relations. Which is not a party to conciliation. Option D police department. Conciliation helps in option C avoiding litigation and industrial unrest. Settlement under conciliation must be registered with option C appropriate government authority. A conciliation proceeding is considered valid if option C settlement is signed by both parties and attested by officers. If a party refuses to participate in conciliation, option B officers proceeds and submits a failure report. The legal value of a voluntary settlement depends on mutual consent and compliance with procedure. Conciliation and voluntary settlement promote option B industrial harmony and dispute prevention.